Hey everyone, it's Dave with POV Drives, and today we are in the 2022 Audi S4. This is my personal car. It's a Premium Plus, and we are joined by a four-legged friend named Milo. Today we're just going to do a little casual drive video, but I'm going to be talking about my 5 biggest complaints with this Audi S4. I feel like after living with it for about 2 years and 32,000+ miles, got a good impressions of this car, living with it on the daily as my daily driver through all the seasons, road trips, traffic, driving in and out of cities, taking people to and from work, taking dogs to work, not to work, to daycare. So yeah, we'll get started. First we'll just take a quick little walk around while the car continues to warm up. You guys know this car very well. Tons of videos on this car on my channel. Driving impressions, living impressions, all that good stuff. All right. Just wanted to give you a quick little walk around, because my first problem with the car is it's a solvable problem, but no factory remote start. It is 2020, well, this is 2022, but it is the 21st century, and Audi does not give many of their cars remote start. I believe 2024, 2025 model years do come with factory remote start, but it's a dealer accessory or you got to go third party. What I've heard is that it's German, because these are built in Germany, it's German emissions. United States is one of the few countries I think that allows remote start idling. But I don't know, I think when you're catering to United States market, it should be like a port installed accessory or just a dealer installed accessory. Because it's cold, I won't let the car idle for too long, but I want to just get it going, get it a little bit warmed up before I set off on my day. So that's my complaint number 1. Now I do have a note, I do have a list, so bear with me. Let's set off anyways. Now, my second complaint is hard to kind of demonstrate, but this center console, that it ratchets to different heights. It's also sometimes hard to do. There we go. It ratchets to different heights like this. And when I get in the car, if I press down hard enough, let's see if I can do it happen. I don't know, sometimes this will ratchet down, kind of makes like a crashing noise. Very minor complaint, but it's a, it's a little silly, and it just doesn't sound too great, but maybe that's just me getting into the car, so minor complaint. My second complaint is these cup holders. Of course I don't have a water bottle to demonstrate it, but anything above, like, people drink big water bottles and stuff these days, they're pretty tall, you gotta stay hydrated. Any bottle that's tall enough, I would say like maybe like a 24-30 ounce water bottle with a straw, it's gonna bump into these climate control buttons and cover up your drive select, auto start stop, and traction control. And not everyone defeats auto start stop, not everyone changes their drive modes, not everyone hits traction control, but to block some buttons and to have it kind of blocking your climate control is kind of an annoyance and a letdown, especially when you got such nice climate control buttons that are physical, they're not digital, they're not hidden in the screen. Oh, just seems like an odd omission on Audi. They could have moved them back here and put this kind of useless square container right here for whatever reason this is. I think when they used to have a scroll wheel, it was used there. But yeah, they could have swapped these water bottles more in the center, and you would still, you wouldn't need to, it wouldn't get in the way of your gearbox, and it wouldn't get in the way of your climate controls. I guess you still have to reach around it, but it wouldn't be blocking as much, in my opinion. This interior is, in 2022, is very functional, still very modern, lots of physical controls, as I mentioned. Nothing is really hidden in the screen. You don't really have to interact with it. I guess the screen is stuck on, but it's not the end of the world, in my opinion. You have like physical lighting controls over here. So very functional all around and high quality, in my opinion, for the luxury space that it competes in, as expected. But notice how there's very little piano black, very little high touch contrast areas that seem to be in cars these days, except down here. You barely have any entire car, and you have it here. Again, a minor complaint, something you could easily fix. Why does it come from the factory like this? I don't know. You can easily put a wrap or replace this plastic trim piece. As you can tell, I have not done it because I'll just wipe it. Again, not really much of a complaint, but, and I haven't really done anything to solve it, but it's just, you know, you're almost there. Come on, Audi, Volkswagen, you were so close. Start with things I wish I had, things that I kind of don't get why they don't have at this price point, and yeah, it's really just two things, and they are kind of amenities and features. I have heated seats. I had these awesome sport bucket seats. Don't know the design issues, but why can't I get ventilated seats with the sports seats? Why do I have to go to the standard seats and get a ventilated seat package and forego the massage, the bolstering and stuff? I don't know, maybe in their sports seats they can't figure out a ventilation, but I know plenty of decently bolstered brand seats, like BMW's M3, Cadillac CT4V Blackwing, and they have incredible bucket seats with massage, ventilation, and heating. It's not the best massage, but when you're paying, you know, I didn't pay $65 for this. I paid less for CPO, Certified Pre-Owned. But when you're paying that much, just put it in. A lot of other brands just put in, you know, Acura TLX Type S, way cheaper than this car. Comes with massage seats. It does, or massage seats. It comes with ventilated and heated seats and their bucket seats. It doesn't have a massage, but the MDX does. Granted, different category, but just something I think that's odd. I can live without because I don't live in such a hot climate, but I think at this price point in the luxury space, you should just have them. Their higher end cars have it. Maybe it's just a way to distinguish, but an A4 versus an A6, like, it's not, you're not really competing in the same sense. Something that I wish I had that is not like, this is stupid, it's just, you know, I didn't pick that trim option, is a heads-up display. A lot of people kind of criticize them, don't like them, you know, whatever the reason is. I do like having a heads-up display. Nicole's Mazda CX-90 has a heads-up display. I'm a big fan of it. I like being able to see an extra screen right there displaying, you know, information and stuff. Just keeps you on the road, you know, rather than looking down, which is fine. It's pretty much in your peripheral anyways, but would be nice to have just the heads-up display right there. But again, not really a knock, just something I wish I had. So finally, I guess that was 5 or so complaints and things I wish I had. But the biggest complaint-ish, it's not really a knock against the car, is that it's not a manual. And that's really just kind of a me thing right now. Ever since learning manual, driving various different manuals, muscle cars, sports sedans, there it is. I've just really desired a manual in my daily driver, in my life. I spent 27 years never driving manuals, and now I'm obsessed, and they're going away. So poor Audi just, you know, didn't really do anything wrong here, because excellent transmission, excellent drivetrain, excellent car all around. Probably should have said at the beginning that this has been a great car, definitely one of my favorites, balancing everything I need in a car. Lacking the manual, lacking that extra excitement, but like, it's just so easy to live with. I've said it a million times, it's so easy to live with. it's such a hard car to ever want to get rid of when it's so easy to live with. But I don't think I could do a manual swap, or really make sense to do a manual swap. But yeah, that's the Audi S4. Those are my 5 complaints, couple of wants and wishes. It's such a hard time putting it together in the video. I guess you could say fuel economy, but I fill up once a week at most, and I do a lot of driving. It's never something that really bothers me. The car works great though. Plenty of space in the back seat for the dog, plenty of trunk space. I don't really drive around a lot of people in this car anyways. It's the perfect size, the perfect refinement, perfect speed for what I need. Just lacking a couple of things. But anyways, it's been Dave with POV Drives. Hope you enjoyed this video. I like doing these kind of casual talking videos where I'm not trying to get all the facts right, and I'm just kind of speaking subjectively. I feel like that's the space that POV car people have, is that you're not seeing who they are and you're not really making judgments on who they are, but you can appreciate their opinions or argue their opinions. But anyways, Dave with POV Drives, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao.